Hi, I'm Matt Cardle and you're watching Muzu.tv. I wrote it down in Brighton with a couple of guys down there, and it was quite early on in the whole process. And it's a love song, you know. It's about finding that someone or being found by that someone. And also, I think there's an underlying current of not being worthy of, you know, someone's love and affection, I suppose. But we did quite a simple video with it, and it kind of just gives the song a little bit of I don't know, just the emotion that it carries is in there, you know, mixed in the video nicely, I think. You know, a dream collaboration would be, say, Chris Martin. I think he's an absolute genius, and I would love to work with him. I know that he's a busy boy, and he's in one of the biggest bands in the world at the moment. But if he has 5 minutes, or half hour, or half a day, sometime. I think I'd like to see Ed Sheeran take something home, other than an empty bottle of beer. You know, I think he's brilliant. I think he's really brilliant, and he's done so well, and he's a local lad to me. I think One Direction will get the best single because of their fans. You know, I think they have an incredible following, and they're so strong and so loyal that anything they put their mind to, they can make it happen for the guys. And you know, I want to take my hat off to Sarvan Architecture for writing What Makes You Beautiful, because that is like pop perfection. You know, you can't. The first time you hear it, you're like, well, that's a #1. You know what I mean? And you know, I love it, and I think they're brilliant. I'm loving Noel Gallagher's album and Coldplay's album. I'm still listening to John Mayer. Still, you know, listen to Rage Against the Machine and Pearl Jam. Love what Rihanna's doing. Love James Morrison's new album, Will Young. A lot of stuff at the moment. From the tour, I just want to put on a great show. It's going to be a rock show essentially, not too hard at times, but you know, harder at times. We're going to have a nice acoustic section in the middle just to break it up. I want to, you know, have a good dynamic throughout the whole show, and give the fans of the more acoustic stuff I do a chance to see that. There'll be a couple of surprise covers, and yeah, it will just be a great night, so come down. I'm most looking forward to seeing the fans and just performing, you know, the songs from the album that they seem to love so much, you know. Absolutely amazing, you know. It's one of those things. I felt so lucky to even have the chance to record my album and have other people, you know, aside from my dad and my mates, hear it. And the fact that it's gone down so well and so many people have gone out and supported me the way they have, I still just feel so lucky and thankful, you know. It was amazing to be in Tanzania, very humbling, and I felt very lucky to be invited to go over and see the work that's being done with you know, the money that we've donated, and also the money from the UK government. But you know, you can see these things on TV all day long, but you can't get a real feel of it until you're there, and that's what I felt. And it, you know, the money that we're donating is making the difference between life and death out there for people, and survival. And I think there's nothing much more important than that in life. I'm always writing, even after Letters, you know, even while Letters was being, you know, promoted and brought out, I was still, you know, in my studio and in my flat writing, and I'm writing all day, every day, so. Yeah, yeah, I've had a couple of strange fan experiences, at, at signings, because, you know, you get up close and personal, you know, huggy with, lots of people at one time, you know, sometimes nearly 1,000 people, and it's everybody's different, and some people are chilled, some people are very not chilled, and some people do things you won't expect them to do. It's as vague as I can be about it. No, I don't get to go to the skate park as much as I want to, which is not at all at the moment. I go down to Tesco's on it. But you know, it's one of those things. I've got to be careful. I can't fall over and break a wrist now, whereas I couldn't really afford to before because I was doing the same thing. But it's even more important now, and I'm very rusty on it. I used to be really good, and now I'm not. And going down the shops, I'm even worried about hitting a stone and falling over. That's just like mortifying when that happens.